My name is John Gibson. I am the president of Tripwire Interactive. The current project that we're working on that we're really excited about is Killing Floor 2. Killing Floor 1 was a very successful game for us. You know, when we put it out, we were still a small studio. I think we had about 10 people, and we had no idea that it was going to explode the way that it did. You hear this term thrown out a lot now, horde shooter. At the time we started developing Killing Floor, you know, there were no horde shooters, so we kind of set the mold there for that kind of game.
Put very simply, it's 6-person co-op shooter in first person, you and 5 friends against ever-increasing waves of man-made zombies, you know, mutant freaks that need to be removed from the face of the earth.
Killing Floor 2 picks up where the original game left off. In the first game, this corporation Horzine has been doing genetic experiments, and this kind of crazy scientist, Kevin Clamley, has started unleashing these monsters across the UK. At the end of Killing Floor 1, Kevin escapes to Europe through the tunnel over to France. That's where Killing Floor 2 picks up. Now the Zeds, as we call them, the monsters in our game, are rampaging across Europe, destroying just everything in sight. Society has collapsed. Horzine, being the good company that they are, they're going to help pay to clean up the mess. So they're hiring mercenaries to go in and clean up the Zeds.
The fan influence on Killing Floor 2 has really been huge, and we were looking for that. I mean, it's kind of, that plays very much to our roots. We started out as a mod team 12, 13 years ago, and that was always about put something out that we think works, see what the reaction is from the fans, and if they tell us it sucks, go back and relook and rethink. And if they tell us this is really good, we want more of this, then do more of that.
There were things in the first game that didn't really work well. Like for our perk classes, the players had to grind a really long time before they would get any kind of benefit. They might have to play a month before they get to the next level. But we wanted to do something to where even more where the player could tailor a perk to their playstyle. So now we have what's called perk skills. There's 25 levels that you can rank up. And every 5 levels you get a point that you can put in a perk skill, which, you know, it's kind of almost like an RPG light style of system where you're making these difficult choices like, do I want more ammo? Do I want to do more damage? But they can pick a skill that allows their teammates to share that capability. So there's these interesting trade-offs between, do I take something that helps me directly play better, or do I take a skill that helps the team play better?
You've nearly cleared this batch out.
Z time is one of those things that it came out of our propensity for just trying stuff out. Killing Floor is a game that doesn't take itself too seriously. If you kick into slow-mo when there's just this mayhem going on, just the sheer fun of seeing things drop into slow motion for a few seconds, and it is just one of those things that we tried out and we realized, no, this is just too much fun not to do. After we announced last year in Las Vegas, the reaction was amazing. You know, there was so much demand for a game like this on the PlayStation. We're finally coming up to that point where, as I say, people get their first hands-on, and we're actually going to get that reaction from a completely new group of people. And at the end of the day, that's what turns us on about making games, is the reaction from the people. We're engaging with a completely new community, and that's just going to be so amazing.
As developers, we have, you know, all the time come up to us, when is your game coming out for the PlayStation? When's it coming out for the PlayStation? So now, just to be able to have this whole fan base that can experience, you know, Z time and these powerful weapon mechanics and these crazy monsters for the very first time, we're excited. We're excited to see their feedback and how they enjoy it when they get their hands on it. Of all the games that we've developed, it's so well suited for the console. It's a game you sit down, you hook up with some of your friends, and you just have this fun gaming experience together. And we think that's going to go really well on a PlayStation 4.
Let's call that your warm-up. PlayStation